Hello everyone! It's such a warm day today. So the cat's been chilling in the shade right there, and I do have a little friend here. That is Cruz. Welcome, Cruz. So this is my friend Doug. They're just on the other side there working on his van, and I was like, alright, I guess I'm gonna do some pet sitting this afternoon. We just chill in the shade. It's always what I do with the cat. So early on I was in town uploading, not uploading a video, but just checking things out, you know, online. And my cat decided to lay down on the floor, which is not something that she do. Like, she laid down on the countertop when it's a little bit warm, but that was the first time really not on the floor. And maybe half an hour after that, she started like whining a little bit. So I decided to turn the van on, put the AC on, and we just moved. Even if I was in the shade, I think it was too much for her. And so I came back here on the campsite that we are right now. I'm here to help one of my friends if you didn't see any of my other previous video. So I'm kind of like not I don't want to say stuck, but I'm have to stay here if you want. Like, usually when it gets warm, I just look at the weather and move, but sometimes you don't have that luxury. So and pretty much anyway, if I wanted to move, like, it's just a hot week here in British Columbia. I think right now it's probably 32, 34. I'm supposed to get to 37 this weekend, which I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be here. At least we do have the river here, so Cruz, the dog's been like going in a little bit in the water. So right now she's chilling under the van. My cat, she just outside right now, chilling in outside, which is our best place for her because she's a really outdoor cat. She always been. Even if I was living in my house, she had like she was going outside from sunrise to sunset, and we had AC in that house, and she didn't even want it. She wanted to be outside, and I was always finding her under a tree in the shade, which is exactly what she do right now. So yeah, we're just gonna chill here for the rest of the afternoon. Probably gonna go a little bit in the river, soaking a little bit. Yeah, it's a hot one, but that's really what I do when I'm in the van. It's not so much that you can do. If it's 32 outside, it's at least 32 inside the van. So I always do like all my grocery, everything early in the morning. Today was really the exception, and kind of showed me that I should not like do that in the afternoon, because first thing in the morning, it's, you know, everything is fine. You can go do a grocery, and it's not hard enough to leave the cat, you know, like a in and out kind of the grocery. But this afternoon, yeah, you realize that, you know, don't do that. Don't put your dog or your cat at any risk, and I never did. And a lot of people were asking me what I did in Squamish when I was working, what I did with a cat. A lot of things. So Squamish is right beside the ocean, which is always windy. I think like in the language, Squamish mean mother of wind, something around that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's always windy in Squamish. They do have like, it's a really good reputation for kite surfing. So yeah, from 10, 12 o'clock, it's windy. And I was working as janitor, but I had the luxury of pretty much deciding if I wanted to work in the morning or in the afternoon. Sometimes I was planning my shift to kind of make sure 100% that my cat was fine. And because it was so windy, like the van was ventilation and everything was good, I think I called sick if you want, because it was too hot and too much of a risk for the cat. Probably 2 times last summer, which was the first time that I had the cat. So yeah, so but yeah, don't put your cat at risk if you or your dog. The other option that I had in our top was to just find someone who's got a house and want to do some pet sitting, you know, like, or if you have a dog daycare, they call it, is another option. This is another good way to cool down, little popsicle. My friend Chrome have a freezer, so when I went in town, I purchased something pretty good. So there you go, my cat and Cruz sleeping almost together underneath my bed. So cute. Really cold and refreshing. I'm not gonna go too deep right now, but yeah, later on probably go for a full swim. Wanna go back, Rosie? Back to the water. There you go. Cold water. Alright guys, we are trying to do a trip in one big town to fill up some tank for the welder, and Mr. Cruzy is here, and the cat, she's right there, so hopefully everything's gonna be alright during the ride.
You got everything?
Ready to go?
All
Are you ready, Cruzy? Yes, you are. Where's your daddy, Cruzy? Where's daddy? He's over there? Taking a shower? So we are currently in Penticton, having a shower. So Chrome's gonna go first. I'm taking care of Mr. Cruz, is making a lot of noise behind you, and my cat who's underneath my seat, sorry. So yeah, we have a couple of things in town to do, pick up. So yeah, this is the plan. Alright guys, we just came back from having a shower. It's super hot, like because we have the dog and the cat, only one person at a time has got to do like grocery and all the stuff and shower and all that, which turned out perfect because we do have to keep the van on. Right now the van is on, which I never do this, but the van is on, the AC is on, and it's hot. Like, it is a really warm day, and usually I shop in the morning, but today is just, we couldn't do it in the morning. We had to do it right now, so yeah, I feel it right now. I closed my side windows because I thought I'd maybe just keep the AC on because it's warm in the back but kind of colder in the front. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna do a little difference, but that's what I'm trying right now. So yeah, if you do have a dog or a cat and you're a two-person, yeah, that's the thing. And usually I don't drive in the afternoon because right now the van's gonna be super warm when we leave, when we go back in the camp. So definitely the cat and me and the dog and everyone's gonna have to get out of the van and just chill for several hours probably, because yeah, the van's gonna be warm and all that. So we have to do what we have to do, but yeah, the best is really to shop in the morning and not doing anything in the afternoon and stay in the shade. And in this town I cannot find any place in the shade, so yeah, we have to do what we have to do. But like I said, I'm stay here to make sure, you know, like the dog and the cat are fine. All right, catch you later. We still have a lot of like little stuff to do, so let's do this. So I'm the chauffeur, and Chrome is working.
Yep. That's what we do. Take every second we can and work, work, work.
For me, during that time, I don't do any work.
See, I'm taking advantage right now. I'm taking advantage of you. Are you filming?
Yes,
I'm taking advantage of you driving me around. Thank you, Emmy, by the way. And taking advantage of your air conditioning,
yes,
and your cargo space,
yeah,
and your time. So let me edit. Thank you. Bye, guys. See you later. To the back of my van. Look at Chrome to the back of my van.
Look, Chrome. Look,
you know
what
what
my vans look like.
You know what? You know what it is?
Stuff there, dog there, stuff behind the door.
Me, stuff all over the floor.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm moving in, baby. I'm moving in.
No, you're not. Out. I think Mr. Cruz want to stay with me in the van. We let him out of the van and he was whining and I was like, what's going on, Cruz? And he just jumped right back to my van. You want to stay with me? It's nice here. Yeah. He's like, I'm ready to go back. Let's go for another ride. You're funny. You're a funny boy. Alright guys, sorry for the mess behind me. That's what's gonna happen sometimes when I'm going backcountry. I was supposed to make like sometime like a quick dinner and show you that you can make something without starting your actual stove. But to be honest, I'm just not that hungry. I've been just snacking on some fruit, vegetable here and there. But I will make something, a video, maybe about like a couple of things that I was making, especially when I was living in my car. I was rarely kind of starting my stove because I was just like a kind of process, if you want. So I'm gonna make a video about it. But yeah, for today, I think it's gonna be a quiet evening. I'm just gonna chill and go to bed quite early. It's getting colder, which is great. So the van's been in the shade all day long and all evening, should say, and open doors and all that, so should be too bad. All right, so I think I'm gonna let you with this little tips about how to keep your van cold as possible during summer. And if you're not already, maybe thinking about subscribing, that would be great. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.